facilitated virtual lab renewal. He is also a mentor. He is also a mentor of some activities like Hackathon and Bootcamp, other activities from virtual lab model. His research interest includes nanomaterial, use of ICT in education, and material sciences. So far, he has authored 2 books on physics and published near about 23 papers in international journals and 4 papers in international conferences. He has also participated in numerous national and international conferences. So I request Professor to take the charge and continue with this session. Please, sir.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Oh, thank you for your kind words and introducing me to the audience. So I am going to share my experience on how I got into this virtual laboratory and how I am using it for the teaching learning process in my regular academics. So these are only the my experiences I am compiling and trying to put it into this presentation. We are, I think, we are half an hour out of the schedule. And anyway, I will try to put it in a concise way so that I don't take much time between the complete theory that has been explored by Gupta sir, and now the demonstration will be shown by Instructor. So I won't take much of your time, and I will try to tell you the teaching and learning that may occur to the virtual laboratory experiments. So let us start this, and at the beginning itself, I will try to let you take to yes, sir, this slide is okay. So I will try to let you know, and because it is high time, so I'm standing between you and the break, and I think whether there will be a break or not. But there are 2 things which are important, and there are 2 things which are interesting. So my name is, that sir has already shared with you that my name is PG Toksha, and the initial goes like PGT, and it is important for me. But what is interesting into this is it matches the initials, the matches with the great freedom for a fighter and the educationalist Bal Gangadhar Tiwari. So this is how the important and interesting things they go. And why I am telling you this is because having high-end equipment and the required experimental setup was important earlier and before 2-3 years back, and virtual laboratory was something that is interesting. But now having virtual laboratory because of this pandemic situation has now become important. But what is now become interesting is how we are going to use them, and if they are not available for a particular experiment, then what we are going to do, that has now become interesting. So just to have an interaction with all you, I will put you 2 questions, and you can use the chat section to give the your opinion on this. So recording of an experiment being conducted into a real physical laboratory, and recording that experiment being conducted and sharing that video clip to the students, will it be virtual lab? So please try to give your opinion as yes or no in the chat section, and for this activity we will have 1 minute. So this is 12:33 here, so we will stop at 12:34. So my question was, recording an experiment being conducted into a physical lab and sharing that video clip with the student, will it be an instance of virtual lab? So I hope you might have all correctly identified that this is not an virtual lab instance. So quickly we will go for one more opinion or some. I will share with you. That is, type the name of experiment that you when you conducted in the physical lab, you found it is done in a very limited way, and there must be so many variations that will create a I wish only one experiment name to be written into the chat section that you wish should be available in the virtual lab experiment. Okay, so you might have written the experiment's name into the chat section. Now let us try to explore this. So in the four quadrants of the teaching, we have low technical support and teacher center. Then we have something that is high technical support and teacher center. And then the third quadrant we have is low technical support and student center. And the fourth quadrant, that where the virtual laboratory lies, is high technology and student center. So why it is important? Because it is very useful as it addresses the cognitive process in a better way. What do we mean by this is visualizing images, pictures, diagrams, color, tone, brightness, contrast. Changing this, it addresses the visual learning of the student in a better way, and that is important because that is how a better learning that happens. So, what I understand from cognitive process refers to a number of tasks that brain does continuously. So, without making this session into a psychology class, what I'm interested in and taking you through is what is important or required for learning out of the this cognitive processes is one is sensation, the other is perception, attention, and memory. So the students they get sustained attention and the responsiveness and the virtual labs they really attract the attention. When I try to use them into my syllabus, so I got this from this experimentation that it attracts the attention of the students, it engages the learners, and it sustains the motivation of the student, and it improves the skill set of the student overall. One more important thing I want to bring it to your notice here that in a traditional way of teaching, sometimes it appears to us or sometimes it goes unnoticed that whether what I taught has been learned correctly or completely by the student or not. So when we get into this situation, what tools we can use is one is something that is called as formative tool and the other is called as the summative tool we have at our disposal. So in the formative, we ask two questions and to get an idea of the quality of learning that might have occurred. And in summative assessment, we conduct exams and we give credits for the learning that might have occurred. So with this, what we brought, we get an idea is a good score or the answering or involvement in student in the class. It is generally understood as better learning. But for some more specific situations, as very broadly has discussed by Gupta sir already, for this situation, a skill set was designed into different hierarchical model, and that was called as Bloom's taxonomy. So with this, I think I tried to explore how does virtual laboratories are effective in using in teaching and learning. So we will go to the next slide. Besides there are 5 slides I have designed for this presentation. So let us go to next slide. So for a learner, this in overall situation there are three parties involved in this. One is the learner, the other one is the teacher instructor, and the third is the developer who is probably developing the experiment. So what is the need of virtual laboratory for a learner? For that, we need to consider that virtual laboratory is an on-screen simulator or software that learners use to test ideas and observe results. So this virtual laboratory allows the learner to change the parameters and to do some experiments that has already been discussed by Mr. Madam that there are many things that will not be possible into a real environment, but those things can be done by this virtual laboratory. So has reached the experiment, what the virtual laboratory offers to the learner. So virtual laboratory, what it offers to the learner is background of the theory is available on the virtual lab platform. Animations would be there, simulations would be there, actual experimentation videos are available either on the virtual lab platform itself or they are available on the YouTube, some kind of media like that. And one of those questions are there, something like pre-test before the experiment and post-test after the experiment. Some questions will be there, and links to the additional sources will be there available for the learner. So this is how learners would be looking at it, or we would be taking benefit of this. So we will go to the next role, that is the role of the instructor. So what does this happen with the understanding the concept and working on virtual laboratory? So I will share my experience when this boot camp was arranged at our institute, and before knowing or before having the actual exposure of virtual laboratory, I registered for developing the virtual laboratory. And then the situation was first day, it was very kind of a alien feeling I had into the session. But eventually, I kept trying, and the people also helped me. Mr. Madam was there. Now, as we are doing it for, we are doing it of course for a 3 hours, 2.5 hours planned, and now it will extend to 3 hours, I think. But this 3 hour session will help you to understand a better exposure of this virtual laboratory. So when I completed that boot camp and I came up of it, the first thing that I did is syllabus mapping. So what do we mean by the syllabus mapping? What I did is I took the experiment list from my syllabus, and I tried to search on internet how many experiments are there. So as it is now easy, and both the links that are already been shared with you, that is, one is blab.co.in and other is blab.iit.ac.in. So from those sites, immediately I sorted out which are the experiments available